What kind of beans do you like?
Cannellini.
What?
They're these Italian beans.
It's a very, for baked beans. It's what it's basically most commonly used.
Delicious.
Like bean soup.
Yeah, there's a good Italian soup that uses them. I forget what it's called, but it's really fucking good.
Italian wedding soup?
No,
that's not it. That doesn't have
Is
beans in it
is
at
that
all.
served at Italian weddings?
yes.
I know, I saw it.
Are you guys ready for this?
No.
Three Dudes Babbling Podcast. Woo! Welcome to the Himalayas.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the Three Dudes Babbling Podcast with our hosts Joseph Hooks, Alec Buchek, and the co-host Josh Buchek. What?
It's the way you said it.
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
That was a good throwback.
Yeah, I know.
That was a good throwback.
No,
And
'cause
you guys got pissed when I said you guys were co-hosts.
No,
No
he
idea.
got pissed.
I wasn't even that mad.
Yeah.
No, it was a joke.
Yeah.
It was a prank. Just a prank, bro.
You just got ronded.
Wait, what?
It's,
What's that from?
it's from New Girl.
I don't watch New Girl.
I know.
Zooey Deschanel broke my heart in 500 Days of Summer, so I don't really watch her in anything else. Except for Elf. I mean, I know it's a good show,
Hey.
I just never got into it.
What was...
She's in.
Zooey Deschanel's an elf. She's the love interest in Elf.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know.
she's blonde, so
yeah,
you
no,
don't recognize her.
You don't really think about it.
I'm very bad with like actors and actresses' names.
But she's the reason I like Bangs.
I know Tom Hanks.
It's just like,
Don't do it.
you guys watch The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
You know Dale?
Tom Hanks.
You know Dale
Yeah.
in The
Tom
Walking
Hanks
Dead?
at all.
Yeah, he's in The Green Mile.
That's right! Holy shit.
Who?
Dale is in The Green Mile.
Wait, yeah, he was
he's one of the guards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Who? Oh, that was such a good movie too.
Makes me cry every time.
I like how you guys
John
did
Coffey.
notice when I put Tom Hanks and I played the Tim Allen.
No, I noticed it. I just didn't acknowledge it.
Is it bad that I get them mixed up sometimes?
Tim Allen and Tom Hanks?
I just-
one's Woody, one's Buzz Lightyear. So
Fuck. That's why.
I don't know. I like Tom Hanks as an actor. I like also Tim Allen too.
I think Tom Hanks at the early was really good, and he sort of just.
What?
I think
What's the most recent thing he was
The
in?
Circle, and it was
what?
terrible.
No, The Post.
The Post.
Oh, the Post. No, the Circle was more recent. Than
Didn't
the
he?
Post.
It was,
You're right.
It was 2-3 years ago.
Didn't he?
I don't know what that is.
The Post was really good. It just depends. He's very wish-washy now.
I don't know. Tim Allen has better TV shows. I don't even know if Tom Hanks has ever been in a TV show.
Oh, yeah. He's
He probably has, but
made features.
He's a good writer.
Yeah.
He has that book. My aunt got it for me for Christmas. It's like a bunch of short stories.
Wait, is that an actual Is that the title?
No.
My aunt got me for Christmas.
No, I forget what the title
Love that
is.
book.
I love it.
But Tom Hanks is obsessed with typewriters. He collects typewriters and he types everything on a typewriter.
Who does?
Tom Hanks.
Is this
Really?
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
it
wow.
real?
Yes, this is real.
Okay.
Interesting.
And it's not on that shelf. It's upstairs.
No, I'm just getting my water.
Oh.
Gotta stay hydrated. You know.
It's four short stories, and they all are centered around a typewriter of some sort, somehow. And he's actually pretty good.
I feel like you could be very interesting about writing short stories if you collect typewriters like that and just come up with some sort of story of
Billy
who may have owned it before you.
Yeah.
And what their life could have been like.
I think you can make anything really interesting. I mein, you have to have the creative mind to it, and a lot of people.
But I think
Yeah.
he is you're also talking to me, who's very it's just something I'm passionate about. A lot of those books up there are just biographies on presidents.
Yeah, the best one of them all, Hitler.
It's on the SS, not on Hitler. They were his Secret Service, basically. Well, leave me alone.
We all saw the episode, all right?
No, I don't have... No, I do have a Teddy Roosevelt biography book. Never mind. Well, it's on all three of the Roosevelts. But he's the most important one.
Which one?
Teddy. No, he's the most important.
Okay. Let's get into our first thing. I got a Real Man of Genius, so...
Three Dudes Babbling
presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius. So, this happened last week, and we forgot to bring it up. Devontae Davis. He is now a former member of the Buffalo Bills. Halftime, he's like, you know what? I'm calling it a career. He decided to just retire.
During halftime in the locker room, he's like, fuck it, I'm leaving.
Didn't tell anyone. He's like, you know what? I'm showering, getting the hell out.
How can you do that?
Did they win that game?
No.
No,
I think
they won this past weekend.
Yeah, the Bills.
The Vikes.
Yeah, the Bills aren't very good this year.
Neither are the Patriots. I mean, the Browns are doing better than them.
All right.
Well,
we'll see about that one.
By half a game.
Yeah, by half a game.
But Tom Brady's gonna retire at halftime.
He probably would after he kisses his son.
Makes out with his son.
Yeah.
Correction. God.
I don't know what this is.
You've never seen it? There's a video where Tom Brady
I just said I don't want to know.
Open mouth kisses his son.
I know, it's pretty...
Could have gone without that.
It's not like a little peck either. Like, I know sometimes, maybe someone in your family give you a peck on the, mwah.
No,
but no, it's like...
It's like, hey, how you doing?
Mwah. It's like, if I kiss someone like that, I'm probably going to grab their ass, too.
Nice.
I'm not going to touch that one. I'm just going to leave it.
I mean, Tom Brady would. Oh.
Come on, you're deflating my balls.
Dude, that was my name in fantasy last year.
Tom Brady's deflated balls?
Yes. And
it's because he got a vasectomy.
Yes. But...
Get it?
You should have heard the coach last week. He was like, I have never seen this in my life.
Bill Belichick?
Like, no. I'm talking about the Devontae Davis.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy. He was like, this is the most unprofessional thing. And the guy has the balls to post on social media. He's like, I just thought it was the right time. I'm like, well, halftime?
Halftime? You can't even finish the game? Be like, Coach, I'm sitting the rest of the game.
Why? Retired.
I'm retiring.
That's called quitting.
So you're telling me you get paid millions of dollars to play a sport?
It wasn't worth it for him.
Apparently.
I mean...
Maybe he just has more things that he wants to do.
Like what?
Off the top of my head, paint, work at a pizza place, kiss his son.
This isn't Tom Brady.
Get a vasectomy, buy a dog. It's just a couple of things. I don't know. Maybe those seem way more important than...
I like the work at a pizza place. That's what Peyton Manning's doing right now. I mean, Papa John's about to lose his own business. They'll probably just give it to Peyton Manning.
Probably. It's going to be Peyton.
Are they seriously going under?
Yeah, ever since he dropped the hard R.
The N-bomb? With the hard
You never heard that?
No.
Papa John.
I am like
Big
so
John.
Wait. Should we do another Real Man of Genius for that one?
No.
It's too far away.
Yeah,
everyone except for Alec
that would
knows.
Probably be for...
how did you...
I'm shocked that you didn't know that.
They happened, last month.
He was in a conference or something, and they're on a conference call, and during the conference call, he drops the hard R, and everyone's like, lawsuit.
You're like...
Actually, no, they don't sue him. He sues them first. Because they were going to fire him. And he was like, ha, you can't fire me if I sue my own company. Wait. So.
Yeah.
It's a lot of confusing.
Not a good look for...
Papa John's.
Good old Papa John.
Never even really liked Papa John's that much.
Not great.
No.
I mean, it's too cardboardy. My dad loves it.
Really?
Yeah, remember those days where he would just order it every fucking week?
It was one of the weekly things that we always got. It was spaghetti, soup. Pork chops.
No, this. Oh, dude, I miss those pork chops.
I know, I do too.
No. That was earlier. It came later. When.
Well, then probably not.
Okay, no, I think I was in high school, and every Thursday, Papa John's pizza would come. I'm like, no.
I'd be like, I'm gonna go eat some dirt.
I mean, it's not that bad.
No,
where you'd I would rather take a kick in the nuts than eat any of this pizza.
I mean, it's pizza.
I mean, yeah, but
it's really hard to fuck up pizza.
There's places that do it.
There are places that do it,
like our school, or our old school.
No, I'm sure that's probably changed.
Well, now that it's like a fucking $90 bajillion school.
Yes. Yeah, my school isn't a good pizza. I don't know if I've heard of any college with a really good.
Tri-C's isn't that bad. It's not good, but it's not. Have you had it?
It's not good.
It's not good, but it's like edible.
There is one place that I know. I was listening to Malcolm Gladwell. Malcolm Gladwell.
Milton.
Yeah, Milton.
Fuck.
I was listening to
Milk and Cookies.
Yes.
Milk and Good News.
Good news.
So he was doing an episode on school.
Does he have a podcast?
Mm-hmm. It's called Revisionist History. I'm doing a plug for him, apparently.
Dude.
The
man is a fucking genius.
But he was talking about he was doing research, and he was like, this one school has a really good, like, lunch, cafeteria, but it's also missing out. They're using that money towards the cafeteria instead of giving more kids scholarship to go there. So it's basically like, it's kind of like an interesting.
That's an interesting take on that. I mean, realistically, that seems about right.
Yeah.
Like,
because it's like you either pay, I don't know how much that would be. Like, to have like a professional, dude who preps everything.
A chef.
Like
Alec.
Yes, like a chef. No, like I was talking about like how much it would be to do all that. How much like do you think that is per week? To make a buffet style every single day, like that's decent.
I mean, if it's not even just gonna be one person, it's gonna be one person who's in charge of it. If they're working for a college, I would say they're probably gonna make $50,000 or $60,000 a year, and then hourly employees.
Okay.
Like, so I'd say maybe 3 or 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like 5 people could handle that. Probably more, just because you're gonna have to have people who either give breaks, and then you have to decide. Okay, if one person's working salary, then you have to offer them benefits.
So it's gonna be expensive,
right?
Right.
I think schools would benefit from that, and because like kids would, I remember we'd go to school when we went to high school together. And it's probably like this in some colleges now. People wouldn't eat because they're like they wouldn't pack a lunch, and they'd be like, I don't want to waste my money because it's expensive, and 2, it tastes like ass.
It's not really worth paying for.
No, and then they go all day hungry and they're just miserable. I think
I mean, I used to do that. I used to not eat, but I mean, I would skip lunch because I'd be like, there's no point.
No, because
this was my senior year. Because my junior year, you can go to the lunch line, get 2 hot dogs for $1, or a cheeseburger for $1.
Oh, I remember those cheeseburgers were all right.
It was better than nothing.
It was literally just cheese on a burger.
Yes.
That was it.
Yes. And they had like pickles on the side that sometimes you can
get. I remember there were a couple times I did that.
Yeah, I mean that
wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't. But that was our Real Man and Genius.
Mom.
So now we got another segment coming up. Ready, Joe?
It's time for Ask Dr. Stupid with your host, Dr. Stupid.
Oh, he's got to get his white coat on. Uh-oh.
I'm wearing a hoodie. This is not helpful.
I like how it's ripped on the bottom, too.
Is it ripped?
Doctor. Doctor, is the doctor there?
Paging Dr. Stupid. Can they see Dr. Stupid okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. They're kind of...
Okay.
So what do we have, Doc?
Well, let me pull up my medical sheet. I got something in the mail. All right.
It's one of those mail order...
So, recently... Oh, my God. Why does it have to be so difficult?
Yeah, it's...
Technology.
I mean, you got a PhD on this one, so...
I didn't get a PhD in Google devices. A cross-dressing man, 32, pleads guilty to posing as a housewife, making sex tapes with 150 unsuspecting men, and uploading them to porn sites.
Okay, my question is...
What?
How didn't these guys know?
Wait, like... Posing as a housewife? Did he just go to a bar?
Can you show...
Wow, he like straight up looks a little cracked out.
So...
That is wow.
Yeah, that is some...
So who's suing him?
The men.
All of them?
I'm getting to that.
Commutatively?
Did he drug them?
No.
More than half the men were unaware that he was secretly filming them. Authorities said...
More than half. Which means about half knew that...
He's pleading guilty to 2 charges Thursday and faces up to 10 years in prison. So he was he was sued by 2 guys, but then they found out 10 years in prison as a cross-dressing man.
As a cross-dressing, I mean, what is he gonna do? It's not like if he tries taking it. I mean,
oh, that's right. I mean,
tucked it in.
Like the sisters in Shawshank.
Yeah, except not as aggressive, unless he's like going at him with his butt or something like that.
Were you saying how would they not know? I think they'd figure it out once they got there, but they're like, a hole's a hole, and I'm not gonna really tell anyone.
Like,
but 150 guys. If you were like, oh man, it's been a minute, this chick is coming on to me, and you get back to the place wherever they're at, and they're just like, oh hey, can I film this? And you're like, yeah, sure. And then, like, pants come off and you see a ball sack.
Yeah.
And they're like...
What is your first...
That is what I'm saying.
And
then I go with...
I'm sick.
I'd probably just,
then
just
leave.
I don't know. I feel like maybe... Because sometimes these cross-dress... Like, people who cross-dress are, like, real sneaky about it sometimes. And they're good at it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe...
This has happened to Joe.
Maybe Schlurm...
Yeah?
Schlurm
was,
he was just like, hey, I only do anal. And these guys are like, okay.
But that's okay. That's a lot of guys.
I mean, no, 150? That's like legendary body count right there. It's gonna triple.
How long do you think that took?
It's gonna triple in like 3 weeks.
That's like 5 guys a night. No, it's not. Maybe it is.
It's in 21.
It says at least 80 of them were unaware that he was getting recorded. That's still, dude. That's
my math is off.
He's created a site called straightboys.net.
The men in the videos were blind. Hold on.
Whatever.
They were blindfolded or wearing blacked out goggles.
Interesting.
That is.
What do you expect?
I don't know.
It's like it's kind of like the same thing of God, who's doing this joke? Oh, Bert Kreischer on one of his new stand-ups. He's just like, if girls in college, if he asks to put a blindfold on you, you're getting fucked by his roommate too.
Secret time.
Secret time.
Secret time. Oh man.
A lot of girls in the audience are like, oh, I gotta change my count number then.
So I guess if anyone wants to see those videos, you can go to, I don't know.
Pornhub, probably?
Straightboys.net. He created a website. Straightboys.net with a Z. Should I go to it? Do you think they took it down already? Because I
don't know.
I feel like the 2 videos will probably be taken down.
I mean, it really, it really does look like he did a good job on his makeup then.
Dude,
that is like so much fucking makeup though.
I
Like
know.
you can't even
Like,
see the facial lines.
You have to be aware. I mean, that's just.
I'm telling you. I've met dudes that are better at makeup than girls.
I mean,
I completely agree.
His website is no longer in operation. Several videos can still be viewed on other porn sites.
7 out of 150 though.
So
damn.
So if
that's
you want to go
that's
find
like
it,
a percentage.
Good luck on you.
Well, it has Susan Leon. So I'll look up that and then.
What is that? You can look up that later because I know what you're gonna do.
Send it to you and be like, hey, look.
No. You're like, hey, Lon.
Yeah, sure. That's what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So do we have another one with this?
All right. There is airline spells own name wrong on new plane.
Yeah.
Was it Delta?
I feel like that should be Real Man of Genius.
No. Like Cathay. They spelled it wrong. Cathay Pacific painted it. Oh, they spelled Pacific wrong. Oh my god.
Pacific. They don't really care. See, it's Cathay.
Cathay.
And then Pacific
Cathay.
is spelled Paciic. They forgot the F.
Oops. The airline tweeted out like a picture and it was like, oops. I really wish they would have changed their @ to the messed up thing.
I would have.
That
Whoever
would've
ran
been
that Twitter
awesome.
page.
Do you think it was like the airline's fault?
No, I think it's one of the,
It depends.
Because who looks at that and is like, oh, good enough.
Well, it's a Hong Kong based airline too.
So? I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like they're only speaking whatever they speak there.
Hong Kong. Come on.
Mandarin?
Where is it? Close Cantonese.
Cantonese.
I think.
There's like
I think it's probably a little bit of. I forget.
It's such a big Asian center that
That's mega city.
There's it's a mega city. It's not just going to be one type of language there. It's not just going to be one dialect. There's going to be a whole bunch of different sub dialects that are there.
Well, I'm just because that's where when I played a Chinese person, we were from Hong Kong.
Oh, that's how
So
you know it.
yeah, that's how it was.
I don't
Like,
know,
Cantonese.
I like how you're like
When I portrayed an
what
Asian.
what kind of dialect?
Hold on. Slight
Hong Kong?
Slight pause right here.
3,
Babble salad,
2,
peas
1.
and carrots.
I'm still going. I'm not gonna stop my audio.
Don't tell me.
We just
I'm
want
living
to
my
keep
life.
going, you know.
You know?
Yeah.
So that
Boomer.
You know what?
the way the news goes. That's unfortunate.
You know who I remind myself of right now? The way I'm wearing this.
What?
You
You look like a Teletubby.
Oh, which one?
A sad Teletubby. You need to get erect in order to be.
Oh. Who do you think you are?
Fuck, I always
Lala?
forget her. No, I
Oh.
forget her name. No, not Teletubbies. In Rocco's Modern Life, the turtle's girlfriend, because she's the doctor with the hook hand.
I don't know.
Oh god!
I always forget her
can't
fucking
remember
name.
Her name.
I don't remember that.
I want to say something like Sheila.
No, that's a good show.
No, that was the girl kangaroo that Rocco liked.
Shayla.
I think.
Oh, okay.
Shayla.
I mean, that would make the most sense to me because Shayla.
So we got a new segment. I don't know anything about this.
Oh.
This is Joey's segment. So.
Well, I like to call this segment. Oh, that's nasty. Like Cleveland from Family Guy.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's nasty.
There's no sound
Ryan,
segment.
do it. Say, oh, that's nasty.
I don't think I can.
You sound more like Herbert.
Oh, that's nasty.
You gotta whistle with your S's though.
Yeah. How you doing? I'm thinking about it too much.
How you
stewing?
How you
How you
doing?
How you stewing?
All right, so I decided to do something like not original, like iconic and like very well known for the first of this to see if people like it. And I don't think you guys have heard these stories.
If they're on Reddit, probably not.
They're two very famous stories off of Reddit.
Has this happened to you? What's the grossest thing that's happened to you?
Grossest thing that's happened to me?
Besides picking up the dead dog.
No, like food-wise.
Food-wise?
Sex-wise.
Food-wise or sex-wise?
Food-wise.
This
is a food-based.
This is not food-based.
Dude.
Okay, well then I guess in general.
The thing
Cumbox and Jolly Rancher, those are the two titles that you left me with without any...
They're both sex related.
Okay.
So...
How about an Arnold Palmer? Can I interest you in an Arnold Palmer?
Yeah, you want one of those?
Did we talk about that on the podcast?
We did.
Yes, we did.
Oh. Ryan, do you know what Arnold Palmer is?
Yes.
Alright, which one do you want me to start with? You want me to do Cumbox first or Jolly Rancher?
Are you a Cumbox?
I'm going to do Cumbox first. Yeah, Cumbox first because it's here. So this originally started with a different thread. It was like, what is like a secret...
Love?
Baby, don't hurt me. You know what I was watching today? Flight of the Conchords and the
which episode?
Prostitute one came out.
That's a good one.
You don't have to be... Go ahead.
I like
Go
how,
ahead.
So I like how we're so specific with product placing and we can't even do that.
So this started with a different question. It was like an Ask Reddit. It was like, what is like the worst secret about you that if it let out, like it would ruin your life? And this dude talked about,
I used to suck my toes.
No, it's like one of my like my cousin died and
fuck the corpse.
We've honestly talked about this. Like the cousin died, they had sex with the cousin or something.
No, cousin died and they went to the house and they took a bunch of stuff from the cousin's room and valuable shit and blah 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 blah. But anyway, he said, "Oh, and also my Cumbox." And someone replied, "What the fuck's a Cumbox?" And so here's what the Cumbox guy's response was. He said, "Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a shoebox, or at least once was, and whenever I masturbate, I come into it. I've had it for 2 or 3 years now, I think, so it has a fair amount of cum. It smells atrocious, and I tried to burn it once."
It didn't burn.
It didn't burn.
When I lit it on fire, it was too damp due to the cum that it simply sizzled and didn't manage to actually light up. Turns out burning cum smells awful. Huh. So I had to spray it with a deodorant body spray just to get the old smell of burnt cum away.
Wait.
Wait, why are you trying to cover that with an axe?
Is he living with...
I don't know.
I'm assuming
I hope
people.
not. It's under his bed, so...
I'm assuming his mom or
but
parents.
Like, if someone walks into the room...
This kid...
It's going to smell like burnt cum and axe.
Oh, God.
It also has some...
They can lead that to the
drenched paper stuck to it, and that's pretty much it. And then, people are asking him... So it keeps getting worse and worse and worse, and he put pictures of it.
You're like, this is my box.
So, this is the box.
Oh, and that's
I'm not showing the camera. If people want to look up Cumbox story on the internet, you can look up
literally,
Cumbox.
it just looks like a box.
That's like old and moldy.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
Why would you hang on to that and continue to come into that?
I don't... Fuck if I know.
I like how he's gotten to the point, I tried to burn it. Dude, just
But
throw
it didn't
out.
burn.
Yeah,
no,
seriously,
after he tried to burn it, he kept coming into it.
He's like, I can't...
I can't come unless I'm doing it in the box! 2 meanings there. Never mind.
I think this guy needs to get checked.
Not like STD wise, because
No,
God knows that he's probably.
I think he
not
needs to
gonna be
talk to
doing
a
that.
psychologist or something like that.
Psychiatrist.
Cumbox guy, if you're listening,
Yeah.
do you want to come on?
Please.
Guest star.
Yeah,
Bring the
box.
Cumbox.
No. Well, if
We'll interview the
if you want
Cumbox.
it in your house, go ahead.
Oh, I'll burn the fucker.
No,
He's already tried.
Oh, I've got my ways.
Are you guys gonna have the same Cumbox?
I don't use a Cumbox.
Yet.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, until he comes on. In 2 ways.
God damn it. Okay, move on to the next one.
All right.
These are awful puns. Terrible.
Well, get ready for more awfulness, because this is the Jolly Rancher
Awfulness
story.
is fine, but no puns. Puns are...
I'm shocked this is like a very well-known story on the internet. So these are probably fake names, but it says Steve and his girlfriend Samantha went off to college in August. She went to Florida State and he went to Penn. So she decided to fly to Pennsylvania. Probably. She decided to fly up there and visit him, and he was really happy to see her. So he decided to give her some oral action. I'm just reading word for word. We
don't have to. We don't. You can just read whatever you want.
Okay, he had done this numerous times before, and he always enjoyed doing it. But for some reason, this time she smelled really bad, and she tasted even worse. He didn't want to offend her though because he hadn't seen her in months.
I would have been like, "Yo, what's going on?"
So he
Wait, have you ever heard the song "Smell Your Dick"?
Just let me finish the story.
Okay.
So he put a Jolly Rancher in his mouth to cover up the smell and taste, and it didn't do much to help. And in the course of eating her out, he accidentally pushed the candy inside of her, and so he stuck a finger in to grab it. He took it out and put it back into his mouth and bit it. Only it wasn't a Jolly Rancher. It was a little chunk of, or nodule, whatever the fuck you want to call it, of gonorrhea.
Ugh.
And that's why her pussy stank and tastes bad.
Ugh, dude, my stomach hurts.
Oh my god, that is awful. Why did you think this was a good idea?
Dude,
why?
I told you. Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, but
that's not.
There's so many other stories. Why did you go with this? Why? I would not. No, just.
Dude, that made my stomach upset.
How do you think I felt the first time I heard it?
Well, then why do you think other people would want to hear that?
Because it's funny. Because I'm getting a really funny reaction out of you two.
God.
No, that's straight up. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
Okay, I don't care. It was funny. I got enjoyment out of your reactions. So.
All right, on to the next segment that we're gonna do. Let's do some Battle of the Ages because I just cannot.
Gonorrhea versus chlamydia. Ryan's done.
I think you should take a little break and analyze your actions right now.
Why?
Just Ryan, what do you think? Do you think he should sit out for a little bit?
Do I get subbed in?
Yeah. Sub out.
Can we just have Joe go sit in the corner for a second? Just.
You guys are babies. That's nothing. I could pull out worse.
We've asked you, and you avoided the question.
What question?
All right. So we're gonna start off with this, okay? Neo versus John Wick.
Neo.
Yeah, Neo. Dude, Neo can fly.
I'm gonna go with Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves?
Wait a minute.
Who's a what's a?
Maybe if it was like John Wick versus what's the character?
The football movie. I don't remember.
What's the guy's name?
No.
What's Denzel's character's name from Denzel's character's name from The Equalizer?
I don't know.
Equalizer.
The Equalizer versus John Wick.
John Wick.
Equalizer.
John Wick.
Equalizer. What do you say?
I don't know. I've
never seen The Equalizer.
You haven't?
I've only
that's
seen.
Like a movie.
I've only seen The Matrix. I haven't seen John Wick. I've been meaning to get around to it. There's no time.
You sound kind of like a Hispanic person who's working all the time.
No time.
No
time.
No. We need more time to work. No.
I don't think they're saying that.
No, they're not at all.
They're like, I wish my family was here.
I wish I didn't spend so much time trying to get into this country, and now this big orange Cheeto is trying to kick me out.
That is racist?
That hit home for a lot of people.
Or it hit home for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go sit in the corner.
No.
If you're not going to sit in the corner, then he's not
I don't have to sit in the corner. I had a good time doing that. That was funny.
All right, apples versus oranges.
Apples. Ooh.
In what kind of battle? Citrus?
Oranges.
Apples aren't citric. What
so
are you talking about?
I need context. What are they fighting?
Battle. A one-on-one gladiator battle. What are you talking about?
I'm going with oranges because you can separate all of them into like different pieces.
You can do that with an apple too.
But it's not natural.
Neither are you.
So you're calling me fake?
Mm-hmm. Take off the sunglasses. Let's see those eyes.
No, I'm gonna cry. I'm crying. Okay.
You're not in the shower. You only cry in the shower.
You don't know.
No, that's me.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Fucking camp.
I'm just so mad.
I'm going with apples.
Apples.
Yeah.
Apples?
I'm gonna go with oranges.
Yeah, thank you. Why are you gonna go with oranges?
I just like oranges more.
As you're
That
drinking
doesn't mean they win in a battle.
Yeah, that doesn't make a good battle.
It does.
Yeah.
Are you gonna pick somebody that you don't like?
Apples get worms in them.
Yeah. If they're good.
If they're good? No, it's normally if they're like going bad.
Yeah.
No, it's like, I mean, usually the people that you like the most win all the wars, so...
Yeah, like Hitler didn't win.
Yeah,
so.
they were the bad guys.
But that was your good guy. You know, you liked him.
If you bring up that Hitler's my good guy one more time, I'm going to leave this show for good.
Joey will no longer be on the Three Dudes Babbling podcast because he enjoys Hitler.
You think I'm kidding?
Until that day actually happens, then...
All right. So, we had a split tie for apples versus oranges.
So
last one.
What's the toss-up? Grapes?
Dude, grapes would get demolished.
Yeah, did you see what they did to that person who was stomping on him?
They threw that bitch right out of that casket.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
right.
All right.
That's
Speaking of grapes,
got any grapes?
Super Monkey Ball versus Super Mario and his party.
Dude, Super Mario.
Okay.
Why do you think I and
do you understand how used to taking beatings the Super Monkey Balls? They're in a ball, and they are going at extreme speeds.
Have you ever played Super Monkey Ball, Ryan?
No.
Okay, so the whole object of this game...
There's 4 of them that you can choose, and it's like a puzzle game. So, like, you gotta like...
collect all the bananas.
You gotta collect the bananas, and you gotta reach the end goal. So you're in this ball, and you're, like, running down, say, like, this table is a thing. And it's, like, separated into different parts, and you gotta successfully get from point A to point B.
It's like, have you ever played those games where you have the little marble... and you're trying to stay up on the
the maze thing?
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay.
But you
see, my whole thing is like they're so used to taking hits that I mean when not really.
No, Mario takes like 3 hits at most and he's dead.
Except in the older games, he takes 1 hit and he either shrinks or dies.
But no, that's what I mean. Like at most.
Yeah.
If he's in the Tanuki suit, if he's Fire Mario, if he's
this is exactly why I'm going with Super Mario, because he can go and he can get powers from eating mushrooms.
To do what? To just hit the ball and then the ball's gonna go flying, but then come back and hit him?
The ball wouldn't come back.
I think the ball would come back. Those things ricochet off of a lot of things. I'm going with Monkey Ball too.
Yeah.
I
don't even necessarily love Mario because Mario he's kind of a dick.
Yeah.
I like Luigi more.
I do too.
Yes.
Luigi's
but
he's the good guy.
I think we're gonna call it an episode.
Thank God. Get out of my house.
Hitler lover over there. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. What else? What else do we have? Go visit our site, 3dudesbabbling.com.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot that we have that.
Yes. Yes, we have that.
What are we doing?
Website.
What's our website?
I don't know.
So, send us ideas.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
We've had a couple.
Yeah,
But, like...
No.
Don't be shy.
No, we don't bite.
No, be shy. Because some things we can't talk about. Like...
Nodules of gonorrhea.
Nodules of gonorrhea. You know who told me
I'm going to find a nodule of gonorrhea, and I'm going to feed it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you it's a Jolly Rancher.
That's fine. What are you gonna do? Put blackout glasses on me and record it and put it on?
Yeah.
So straightboysonly.com.
Let's use that as a
incentive.
Please,
that is
lesson.
Yes, that is.
If you want to see Joey eat gonorrhea, send us gonorrhea.
Wait, I'm getting a phone call right now.
I really hope we don't receive any, because then that will mean that
what are we going to send it to?
We have a clean
We don't have our address on here.
It's on the website.
Our address?
No.
Well, fine. Then email us about getting an address so that you can send us gonorrhea.
Oh, man.
I'm getting a phone call right now.
Lord.
Hello? Yeah.
So,
how much gonorrhea?
At that, guys, thanks for stopping by.
See you guys.